What's up, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Ask My Wedge. Yo, man, I got some inspiring thoughts again. This is probably the fourth video about this coronavirus situation. And as I'm sitting here on the bed looking at my baby squirm and move around, she looked like she want to wake up. But I was just thinking, man, you know, to continue from my other videos about the seriousness of this virus, and there's always a thought whether or not it is real or if it's all for the money or just something that's being promoted. Well, nevertheless, I was just talking to a friend and he gave me some street wisdom on this whole situation. And street wisdom is governed by God anyway. But you know, I was telling him that all of the smartest people, all of the scholars are saying, protect yourself. Don't go out anymore. It's time to truly isolate yourself and your family. But I was talking to this street brother, and he was telling me, man, this stuff is like the jinn. This stuff is spiritual. This is a like a spiritual warfare almost. This thing is invisible and it's traveling through buildings. So you could be inside your house and still die from it. It's something like he was telling me. It's something that's like the angel of death. When he gonna get you, he gonna get you. We can do whatever we want and be smart as we can and try to be precautionary as possible. But at the end of the day, if it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you, and it'll come through your building. So it ain't no way of getting away from it. But my concern about this video mostly is about where is the support? Where are the government officials? Where is someone to go out and pass food out? There was a truck in my neighborhood passing out food for kids the other day. And they do it once a week or whatnot. But where's the real support? Forget about checks in the mail and all that stimulus crap. What about some real support? What about people who can't go cash a check? What about people who don't have a correct address? What about people who out here who are hungry and they have to get out here in the streets and work? They have to get in people's face. You know what I'm saying? What about those people? I hear a lot of religious people saying don't go anywhere, stay, this is serious. I hear a lot of political people saying don't go anywhere, this is serious. I hear a lot of parents and older people saying don't go anywhere, it's serious. Let's do it for the older people. Let's not spread this thing and make everybody sick. This is true. But what about the people who have to? What about the people who have to go out? What about the people who have to communicate with others? And then what about the disease in general? This stuff is a spiritual disease. It's not even something that is you can tangible. It's not even something that you can grab and prevent. This stuff is moving around like a ghost. This is serious, man. And I think everybody, I hear some videos, I'm seeing people that, 3 weeks from now it's gonna be massive graves going on. There's gonna be a lot of sad things going on. And fast as this thing is changing day by day, it's hard not to believe that. But it's always an element of, is this a joke? Because I don't see the government nowhere. I don't see nobody up in those suits, masked up, going around and trying to save the people. Even when I look at third world countries and conflicts going on over there, you see people all masked up, driving around in trucks, helping people or whatever they doing. But I don't see nobody doing that here. And they talking about calling in the government. They talking about calling in the government and all that. I don't see none of that. I don't see none of that happening. I mean, where's the support? Where's the, what are they waiting on? If they really believe that this is dangerous as it is, where is the people all masked up protecting themselves, or are they scared to come out too? Do the government realize that this stuff is non-stopping? You can't mask up. You can't even protect yourself from it. It's going through our protection. There's no safety equipment that can deal with this situation. Man, this stuff is deep. But me being religious and understanding the books of God, is a spiritual thing, a spiritual world out here called jinn. And I don't know if that has something to do with it, but this is deep. So I'm gonna get my final thoughts on this whole situation. I think we need to save yourself and your family, guys. We need to protect yourself, but it's not so much by hiding and being away from everybody, because this stuff is like a spiritual war. It's going through buildings. It's going wherever. It's going to get you when it gets you. So stay prayed up. Pray for one another. Do your best to prevent whatever. But at the end of the day, this is a spiritual warfare, and do our best. But they saying this thing is like take 15 days to even understand if you're sick from it, and by the time you find out you're sick, it's too late. They saying that it stays on surfaces for up to 3 days, and you could sneeze and it stay in the air. It's airborne. So from my understanding, guys, don't look at this as just a physical thing where you can run from it. Look at it as a spiritual thing, man, because it can get worse, and hiding in your house might not be enough, So, but do what you do what you can to protect yourself. You know, only a smart man or a ignorant man would say, don't protect yourself. Don't stay in the house. Don't stay away from people. Do that. But also realize that this is a decree issue. We'll talk more about it later, man. It just something was on my mind, man. I wanted to share. Peace.